Hello, hello. I almost said Tuesday. Happy Monday. Backroad Traveler, hello. Hi, Marty. How are you? Hi, Francis. Miss Maya, hello. Oh my goodness, you guys. So we're having $2 Tuesday on a Monday because I'm not going to be available tomorrow. Well, I will be available tomorrow, but we are headed out for a long weekend to spend with family. My oldest niece is getting married this coming weekend, so I won't be able to ship any of my items on Wednesdays like I normally do. So it's hard to sell on Tuesday and then package it up Tuesday. So we are doing $2 Tuesday on Monday. But I have a bunch of earrings, you guys. $2 starts on earrings. I will be doing some bundling and running them 5 for 5 if they are passed. So yeah, great opportunity to bundle some things and get some earrings for $2. Let me go ahead and get my show pulled up on my computer and we'll get a giveaway started because I appreciate you guys all being here. I would love it if you would give me a follow if you are not following me. And then also, please go ahead and bookmark my upcoming shows. I have a lot going on in the future, what I'm really excited about. I've been working really hard photographing a lot of items for vintage decor shows and for jewelry. But thank you all for being here. Awesome. Let me know if there's a specific color that you're looking for. I kind of have my trays organized by color. So you can see here we've got green, blue, and purple. I have one that has more pink, red, and teal. I have a gold tray with some yellow and some orange. And then I have a white and silver tray. I also have a tray of clip-on earrings if you need clip-ons versus posts. Yeah, and I do have a few bracelets. So holler at me, don't be shy. Let me know what you guys are interested. Can I see clip-ons? Absolutely, Lisa. Thank you so much. That helps lead me in a direction that you guys want to go. So my tray of clip-ons is not organized by color. They're just kind of put all together. But here is my tray of clip-ons. Let me know if there's anything specific that jumps out at you. But again, they're $2 start. And let me go ahead and start showing you a few. Let me go ahead and pin that, pin item. There we go. Let me go ahead and move you guys ever so gently, and then you can get a closer look. There we go. I'm hopefully that's close for you. I love these. Let's see, where are they at? These right here are so blingy. Beautiful gold tone faux pearl rhinestone. I don't think there's that many. Oh, these are marked. I was going to say these are marked Roman. I'll say there's not too many pairs on there that are marked or signed, I should say. But here are those. Let's double check this one, make sure we have all of our stones in there. Because I am human, sometimes I miss some things. How are the pearls? Let's see. The pearls look to be pretty good. I don't see any grazing on them. Maybe a little bit right there by my thumbnail. Those are marked Roman. We're going to go ahead and run those since I showed them off. $2, 10 seconds. You guys just coming in, please enter the giveaway. It's going to be for a pair of earrings and a pendant. And these are marked Roman. They are clip-on. And I appreciate you looking at those, Lisa. I have some silver tone. These are cute too. Big rhinestone. Woo, big rhinestone clip-ons. Can't hold them. That's why I always have earrings on cards, you guys, is because you know, I drop them all. Hello, the vintage millennial. Hello. These are not marked. They are a metal, a hammered look, which is really cute. We'll run those for 2. Everything runs for 2. Once we get a few past, we will run 5 for 5. And actually, we should go ahead and start that now. Let me grab my tray. Thank you for looking at those, because if you're like me, or if you know me, I should say, It can't stay here with me. It's got to come home to you. My goal is to not keep these things. All right, so we have 2 passed pair, kind of going with the gold tone. So let me grab these beautiful hearts. I might need a polishing cloth on that one. Fingerprints are free. I don't see any marking on that one. Might as well leave that open so that I can hold it. The gold tone looks good. Not bad at all. Hello, D Greenway. Hello, Audrey. And we'll run those for 2 cute little hearts. Oops, I'm in the wrong thing here. There we go. Start $2, 10 seconds. Those of you that are just coming in, please enter the giveaway. I appreciate that you're here. Right now, we're taking a look at the clip-on tray. And right now, it looks like I'm going for gold tone and rhinestone. Let's look at these. These would go with that grouping pretty well. So these are sweet little studs that are clip-on. I didn't see a marking on those. Blingy, blingy. And we'll run those for 2. There we go, 10 seconds. Who's going to be our winner? Cats Cry. No, Cats Crystal. Hello. Congratulations. Awesome. Let me show you what the giveaway is. And it is for these earrings and a matching pendant. You just got to get a necklace. You're so welcome. Now you get a little bit of discounted shipping if you choose to shop with me. And then let's add these to this grouping. So they have an iridescence to them, ever so slightly iridescence. Oh, these have a little bit of verdigris on the back. They will need a bath. A little bit of vinegar with a Q-tip. Vinegar and water solution will clean those right up. Hey, the Thrifty Rue. Good morning. Happy Monday. A little bit of tone loss on those. And we'll run those for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. And right now we are looking at the clip-on tray. Good morning, friend. So good to see you. All right, we have 5 pairs that are passed on. We're going to run these 5 for 5, you guys. 5 for 5. $5, 10 seconds. Those are running. You get all 5 for $5. All 5, one money. These are marked Roman. These are a little bit of verdigris on them and tone loss. Okay, passing on those. No problem. Let me do a little scan. Lisa, are you still here, friend? Let me do a little scan. Let me get you down into the tray a little bit. I may not be showing what you're interested in, which is perfectly fine. Let me just put those down. There we go. Let me get you down closer. And anybody's more than welcome to shout out if they see a pair of earrings. These are clip-ons. Right now we're looking at the left top corner. Oh, good, Lisa. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm showing you what you want to see. You are my customer. I want to take care of you. And of course, there's no obligation to purchase just because I show something. And now we're looking at the right side of the top of the tray. There's also a photo. Let me click back on. There's also a photo. If I pin this, there you go. You can click on that photo and you can look, maybe zoom in. These are glass, absolutely beautiful, black faceted. They kind of are hidden in there. And those are marked Germany, probably. Yeah, Western Germany. I have 2 pairs of those. Absolutely gorgeous black glass. The suns, you got it. I will pull those off. And now here is the bottom right side of the tray. I like these colorful ones. Those are plastastic. And then here are the suns. This is the bottom left side of the tray. We'll pull those off. You guys, I just noticed I have some aging spots happening on my hands. I don't know what made me just see it this past week or so. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I guess that comes with the late 40s age, right? All right, let's run these suns. Oh my gosh. I tell ya. All right, let's take a look at these beautiful suns. A little bit of tone loss on that nose, it looks like. I don't hate it though. Here are the backs. I don't believe that they're signed. They do need a little bit of a bath. A little bit of bath on this one too, a little bit of verdigris on there. And his nose is a little bit tone loss. I don't hate it though. I feel like it gives it dimension. Hey, 411 Joni, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. All right, we'll run those for $2. Unmarked clip on earrings, $2 start. Those are running. Thank you, cats. Crystals, I appreciate you and your bid. Let me get my baggies out. I didn't even get my baggies out. Yay! Thank you so much. And I'm going to put cats on your bag and then number 1 on clip-ons. But normally, you guys have been trying to do vintage decor on Mondays, but because I won't be here tomorrow evening during my normal time slot, I thought, well, we're going to do $2 Tuesday on Monday. I think aging is beautiful. Too many people don't embrace it. I want to go gray and bring those wrinkles. And Thrifty Rue, I don't know if if you had ever heard, but I went natural a few years ago. I don't have my hair dyed anymore, and it is gray. And I did embrace it, and I'm happy with it. I really am. I really am happy. I'm okay with it. But when my skin, I don't know. My hands seem to bother me more than my hair color. Oh, you guys. Okay, any more interest in the clip-on tray? If there's any interest in the clip-on tray, please put a Y in the chat. If not, we will move on to posts. Let me know. These are marked. These are marked. Hey, Groovy. What are these? I don't remember. Judy Lee. These are Judy Lee, and they are in very nice condition. Good morning. I don't think there's any other marked. Hello, Miss Cher. Good morning. How are you? So the glass ones are marked. These ones were marked. These were marked Roman. These are fun. You're at the nail salon. That's cool. No, I think that might be a little dirt on there. But those are fun, different. Got some pearly ones. These are plastastic. Aren't these neat? They look like peppers. The Roman ones, sure, I'll show those again. No problem. How are you, Toy? Good to see you. We just checked these. They have all of their rhinestones. The pearls don't appear to have any grazing, really. A little bit on there. And they are marked Roman. Of course, that's upside down. Never fails for me. I'll run these again. They're beautiful. They have some weight to them. And those are going to run for $2. And thank you. Appreciate you. Hi, Aunt Becca. How are you? I need to make sure I put these in 2 separate bags so that we don't lose any stones. Thank you, Toy. Appreciate you. That was clip-on earring number 2. And that one, number 2. Okay. And then I will individually bag each of these earrings here. Keep them safe. Now I do ship all of my jewelry always in a box. I don't typically ship anything in a poly mailer. Let's see here. What other ones were marked? So these were marked Germany. They are glass, faceted. If marking is something that you're interested in, some people don't mind if they're marked or not. But if you're a reseller, $2 on these would be a fantastic buy. Fingerprints are free always. Beautiful glass, you guys. Oh my gosh. These are stunning. We'll run those for $2. 10 seconds. They need fingerprints are free. but they are glass. These may have been actually made out of buttons. These may originally been buttons, and then I have a smaller pair hiding in here that are the same thing, the facet and the glass. These are not marked Germany. Again, these were probably buttons. Let's see. Oh, do you think these are marked? These are marked Monet. No, I'm sorry, NWR. These may have been Avon. Silver tone. Those are cute and in nice condition. Give me Brighton vibes. And again, these are clip-on. Those are going to run for 2. Might as well run them since I'm showing them. But yesterday, okay, so I had some exciting things happen yesterday. Some out of the ordinary. So my neighbor's horse, hey, the One Simple Life. These are kind of brutalist, modernist, mid-century modern hoops. Are these not crazy? I bet you these would polish up really, really nice. How's it going, One Simple Life? But anywho's, the neighbor's horse and donkey got out. So I'm looking out my kitchen window. I have chickens, and I'm looking out my kitchen window, and the next thing you know, I have a horse and a donkey standing right outside my kitchen window, checking out the chickens. So, of course, I go outside thinking, well, I need to get a hold of these horses because, they're not supposed to be here. Someone's missing them. They have gotten out, all the things. So I go outside and I'm thinking, all right, well, I should probably first I took a picture. That way I could put it on social media, right? Put it on social media. That way somebody can come get their horses. These are not marked. They're going to run for 2. Um, and I grabbed the chicken feed, thinking the noise of the bag would, make them come closer to me so I could figure out how I can put something around their necks, so they'll stay. Well, the noise of the chicken feed bag scared them versus bringing them closer to me. So, anywho's, the next thing you know, they're taking off down my no outlet road and they're going out towards a busier country road. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to get in front of these horses. So I start running in between my 2 neighbors' houses. Now you got to remember, I live out in the country. So running between 2 neighbors' houses is not like, you know, it's not that close. And I'm trying to get in front of them. So my neighbor's house is here and my other neighbor's house is here, and the road is out here and over here. So I run between the 2 houses because the horses are over here running out towards the road. I run in between the 2 houses to try to get in front of them to keep them from going into the road. Oh my gosh. So I ran. I was running, a 40-some-year-old running who I have not ran like that in, I don't know, 20 plus years. So I get in front of them and I get them to come back towards my house, where it's safer, where there's a no outlet, right? So I'm breathing heavy and I'm thinking to myself as get closer to the horses, the paint horse actually let me touch it. In my head, I'm thinking, Tuesday, you have nothing to put around these horses' necks. Like I have no way to take control of the horse. Because in my head, I'm thinking if I get a control of the horse, the donkey will follow. That normally happens. Well, and then I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I don't even have a bra on. I can't even take my bra off to use it. Like I have nothing. I was like, what the heck? So the only thing I had was my phone. I had my phone in my hand because, again, I had taken a picture of the horses. So I ended up calling a neighbor down the road who I knew had horses and could help me, bring me a rope, bring me a lead, bring me something so I can get get the horse and the donkey. So I, of course, dial his phone number and I don't call his cell phone. I call the house phone and his wife answers. And again, I'm breathing heavy and I'm like, this is Tuesday. I have these horses. I need help. And she's like, I'll be right down. So she comes down with these leads and her two young boys, who were all definitely under the age of 16. They have horses. They kind of know what to do. Well, here they come with their leads. They're helping Tuesday out trying to get these horses. Well, to make a long story short, we ultimately got them. Luckily, we kept them away from all of the road areas, and um, they belonged across the street of that busy road. So they had already crossed the road once, but they made it back home. But I tell you, that was an evening that I did not plan on having. Oh my gosh. Hello, Watertown. How are you? These are also blingy and beautiful. No marking on those, and a teardrop shape. My goodness, spit that out. Oh, let's see. They do owe me a beer. That's right. So the crazy thing is, the One Simple Life is that particular neighbor across the street is they moved in probably sometime. These are running if anyone's interested in those. They look like they're in really good condition. Um well, they have received our packages in the past and kept them. So I don't know, there's that. Uh, I don't know. So next time, now that I know that the horses belong to them, I think I might keep the horses, tie them up to a tree, and feed and water them until they bring me my packages that they decided that yeah, not fun. These are unmarked, gold tone. These are going to run for 2. Good morning, Miss Timeless. You missed my horse story. I think the worst part is that I ran. I had to run and my body was like, "What on earth are you doing?" These are pretty cool. All right, I'm going to show just a few more and then we will move on. I will run any of these on the tray 5 for 5 if anyone's interested in picking out 5. I will run 5 for 5. These are a light metal, very mid-century modern looking. Those are going to run for 2. Snug! Hi, Snuggy. Oh, Snug, I went to look for you this morning and I'm like, oh, yeah, it's Granny Chic Raid Train Day. I went to look for you, though, this morning while I was having my coffee. All right, let me do a quick scan. Let me know if there's any interest. I'll do 5 for 5. Hey, Snug's mom, how are you? Hi, Queen P. Let me know if there's any interest before we move the clip-on tray aside, and then we're going to take a look at some earrings. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy $2 Tuesday on Monday. I know. I know it is. Oh, okay, we're going to move this tray. Let's look at something else. Let me just grab another pierced earring tray. But you guys, I was working hard over the weekend. Mark and Shelby went up north. Mark worked on the bathroom at our little lake house. He was working on the bathroom. It's completely ready for me to paint. And then Shelby had to get alterations done to her bridesmaid's dress or her maid of honor dress. And then we have an exciting weekend coming up. My niece, my oldest niece, the one that went to mortuary science school down here, she is getting married. Yes, she is. Now, these are all post earrings. She's getting married this weekend. But I worked very hard on my reselling business, on my whatnot shows this weekend. Took, I feel like, 100 pictures of things. And I've been loading. That way I can start putting items in my store. These are going to run for 2. I love these so much. Fall colors, they are plastastic. These are post earrings, friends. Patty! Hi, Patty. You snuck in on me. How are you, Patty? Good to see you. Yay. Good get, Patty. Those are so fun. Patty, that one was number 1 in the postbacks. Yeah. So we got to get ready for that. Got to get so the shows that I have coming up, let's see here. Next Monday, we're going to do vintage decor at 10 a.m. And I have a handful of Halloween items that are going in there, fall Halloween. And then next Tuesday is going to be a boutique Tuesday. I do have a few things cataloged. And what I'm not able to catalog, I'm going to put out on trays. Let's see here. And then we have the what is the weirdo one called, Snug? So terrible. These are a cat eye, tiger eye, tiger eye. Those are going to run for $2.10. Those are running. We love a weirdo. Thank you, Snug. It wasn't coming to my head. We love a weirdo raid train. And I am very surprised that I have as many items as I do in there. I just can't believe it. Now I have a lot of weirdos in there, but then I also have some other things that kind of fit the category. I'm trying to fill it in, have a nice catalog. We have these posts, cute little studs, little studs earrings. I'm going to run these for $1. $1, 10 seconds. Those are running. And they are a clear. No, I'm going to say not bad. Not bad. And I have them in both this color and this one. And here's the backs, but they're not terrible now. I run these both together for $2. Post back earrings, $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Thanks, Snugs Mom. They're fun. I like them. I like them a lot. I'm going to get a bigger baggie. No, we better not. Let's stick to this one. Thank you, Snugs Mom. Number 2. But I had all these earrings out from the from last Tuesday, and I thought, well, we'll hop on a Monday and run these earrings again, see if we can find a home for them. And Snugs Mom, thank you so much for shopping with me this morning. Monday mornings, different peeps maybe versus a Tuesday night. I love these cute little wooden flip-flops. They're probably handmade, used by a laser, I would say. And we will run those for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Oh, Snug's mom found another pair she liked. Thank you. And I better, okay. I got to remember, they'll be numbered. If Snug buys anything, I'm marking these bags as Snug. So I don't want to get Snug and Snug's mom confused. She does live at the beach. I love that. All right. These are gold tone faux pearl. Cute little studs. Not marked, guys. If they're marked, I would mark them here, what they are. And those will run for $2. Running. But if you guys are resellers here, please put up those emojis. Let us know what's going on. So we can give you bookmarks and a follow. I would love it. Thank you, Patty. But promote yourselves. I'm a supporter of other whatnot resellers. So anytime. Up. Oh, Miss Cher. Up. I'm coming on this afternoon with jewelry. Awesome. Are you doing brooches? A variety of things. These are metal. These are painted metal. And those will run for $2. A variety. Awesome. I'm on Granny Chic tomorrow morning. The Thrifty Roo, she's on Granny Chic. I'm not on the Granny Chic raid train this time. I missed it. I'm so used to receiving it like I don't want to say a warning, but basically it threw me off. I missed it completely. These are running. These are metal, painted metal. Um, so I told Miss Bobby Dazzle, I was like, oh man, I missed the sign up. I need to get back on that train. Oh, and Miss Bobby Dazzle said when I was chatting with her this morning, these are plastastic. These are faceted plastic. That Kirsten is coming back. You guys, the lavender hair. The lavender hair, Bobby Dazzle's daughter is coming back. She is. She has some shows scheduled. So I'm super excited to have her back. She was one of her and Miss Bobby. Well, I hung out with Kirsten before I did with Miss Bobby Dazzle because Miss Bobby Dazzle was always in the background of her shows. And then when Kirsten decided to take a break from Whatnot, I don't believe that these are, oh, they might be. They are cold. These are cold. So these could be a gemstone chip. These are going to run for $2, 10 seconds, but I'm excited for her. I'm very, very happy that she's going to be selling again and Whatnot. I hope it works out fantastically for her. All right, these are polymer clay. Polymer clay. And these are big uns, and those will run for $2. Also, another exciting must have. Hi, must have. Good morning. How are you? Other exciting news. I had a big sale on the Bay over the weekend. I ended up selling my sterling silver pitcher that came out of I paid $2.50 for a box of what appeared to be all silver plate items, but here to find out, I got myself some sterling silver in there and I sat on it. I had so many offers. I'm going to run this whole tray for five for $5. 10 seconds. That's running. If anyone's interested in 5 for $5. What was I going to say? Shoot. Oh, but I sat on it. I didn't accept any offer. I was getting offered under scrap value, even though I had it listed slightly under scrap. People were wanting to they were wanting to scrap it itself. And I'm hoping that maybe the person who bought it will keep it as in its original state. But bottom line is that I got my asking price for it, which was $600. So exciting sale for me. All right. These, I believe, are sterling silver posts. I think. Oh, sorry. Maybe they're not. Yeah, they're marked 925 there. And then this back is marked 925. But I only have one of the backs. I don't have both backs. So these are sweet little art glass studs. They got a foil in there. Snug said they look like cat eyes. And we're going to run those for $2. Post back earrings. Those are running if there's any interest in those. Yes, thank you. I was super excited. Super stoked. I'm just glad I waited. I waited it out. These are cute little giraffes, and we will run those for $2, 10 seconds. If anyone sees anything on the tray that they would like me to run, and just shout it out. We don't have to wait to see it. These I thought were super sweet. They are a matte finish. They kind of make the flowers look white, but they are a matte finish, sweet little dangle earrings. And those will run for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Hi, Kay. Welcome in. Thank you, Miss Patty. I appreciate you. I hope that your recent box arrived safely to you. Thank you, Patty. Those are cute. Patty number 5. What else exciting happened this weekend besides me working hard because I didn't have anybody home? Took tons and tons of pictures. Yeah, those are cold. These are cold. Hello, morning. Come across any vintage jewelry boxes and or Victorian girly paintings? Come across any vintage jewelry boxes. So, Kay, we have vintage vanity raid train coming up. Um, I wonder, do I have any in my buy it now? Hold on a second. I better look. I might have a jewelry. I do. I have this jewelry box in my buy it now. I just pinned it for you if you want to take a look. I can grab it also and show it to you up close because I have it right here. Why don't I do that? Let me just grab that box for you, unless you're totally not interested in it. But we do have more vintage vanity boxes coming up probably in that raid train. If you search vintage vanity raid train under your search bar and select shows, I do have a big one coming in that show that I getting ready to catalog. Let me grab this jewelry box. It's up here. Oh, no. Is this the red one? It's this one, I think. I do have quite a few of them. Okay, this one is the one. Let's see here. All right, let me move this tray for just a moment and I can show this one to you. Now, this one's marked $15, and the reason being is because it does have a little bit of wear. So you can see here it's got some wear. We've got a little bit of chipping here. We have a crack here. I'm showing you the outside of the box. This came from a person who basically I stopped at her house, and she was selling her things. I picked up quite a few pieces of jewelry from her, and then I picked up this box. It does not have a key. It has a red velvet inside. The drawer does have some, we'll call it boxing, from use. A little bit of wear there. But this one's why it's marked $15. Now, this mirror is no longer here on this one. It does have this gold design here. What's special about this jewelry box, and I've never seen this until I picked up this box, is that it has a bracelet holder. So this turns, you would put your bracelets on here. So I've never had one with that before. And then on the inside, you have a deep pocket in the back, 4 shallow ones, and then a spot for your rings. And that one's $15. It's in the buy it now. All you have to do is purchase it. But I think that's the only jewelry box that I have currently in my buy it now. But thank you so much for looking at that. And thanks for your request. I appreciate it. Oh, and I don't have room for both things on here. I've been looking for glass and gold tone one. Let's see. I know that bracelet holder is neat. I've never so I have glass gold tone. So, all right, Kay, hold on. You guys, I'm going to step away for just a second. We're going to run a buyer appreciation giveaway. I'm going to run downstairs so that Kay can see the one that I have coming up in a future show. My buyer appreciation giveaway is running right now. So please enter, and I will be right back. I'm going to grab that jewelry box for you, but I got to run downstairs. So hold on. I'm back. Just took me a second to walk downstairs. Now, this one's big. I took pictures of it yesterday. I haven't cataloged it yet, but this one is a Lady Buxton. This one's in nice condition, but it's a Buxton made in the USA, and it's huge. This one is, where's my Stanley? Stanley, where are you? I still got to get googly eyes for Stanley. This one is 16 and a half inches across. 16 and a half inches across, and it's in very nice condition. The interior is a lovely green. It opens up like so. Is it not fabulous? Yes, it is amazing. No mirror, and the condition is excellent. It is so pretty. Yeah, so that's coming to the next Vintage Vanity raid train that I'm in. The date of that raid train, should have these things wrote down, and I don't. So a gold exterior with a, I guess it's really not a mint green, sage green. Oh, so lovely. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Very excited about it. Let's see. And the other ones that I have are not gold. But thank you so much for letting me show you that. I'll be cataloging that in this next week. Like I said, I had taken all the pictures yesterday. I took 100 of them of items that will be coming to future raid trains. 1013. Thank you so much, Snog. God love you. But I'm always on the lookout, you know. Vintage Vanity raid train is normally like every month or every other month. So it's a raid train that me and Miss Bobby Dazzle organized together. So yeah, that's a raid train that you would want to follow for sure. All right, these are glass, and we're gonna run these for 2. Oh, I gotta get a giveaway. And these are not clip-on, these are post backs. And we're gonna run that $2, 10 seconds. If anyone's interested in those. But thank you for your question, because you never know. You just never know, friend. All right, we have these pretty dangles. And these will run for $2, 10 seconds. But basically, we're going to go through the trays. I have 3 more trays outside of this one. Let's see. I need to remember which ones I ran. I think it was these. Okay. And then we have a pair of snowflakes. But basically, once we pass all the earrings on the tray, I will run them 5 for 5. And those are running. K9, thank you so much. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. Oh, I dropped a baggie. Thanks, K9. Make sure you're in that giveaway. Buyer appreciation giveaway. Get in there. K9, that one was number 6. And let me get that giveaway. Well, actually, I know what we'll do. I know. It is gross, Snug. I'm not looking forward to it either. Oh, any big chunky organic necklaces and bangles. Ooh, well, I have a lot of bangles, but I don't have any organic. K9, congratulations. You get to pick a pair of earrings, either one of these or any of these down here. So take a gander at those. Let me know if there's a pair that you would like for winning the buyer appreciation giveaway. K9, awesome. Woohoo. Let's see. Let me go here. K9, buyer appreciation. Any big chunky organic necklaces and bangles. So the bangles that I have, friend, are all pretty much, sorry, I'm at work. Okay. You get to pick a pair. Either that or do you want these? Is that okay with you? These little squigglies? We'll do that. Make it easier. Thank you so much. Woohoo! We'll give you those little squigglies. All right. Let's see here. We had these. These are the next ones that I was showing. White balls. Yes, ma'am. Perfect. You're like, nope, white balls, please. No problem. You got it. These here. You just let me know if that's wrong. Thank you so much. Yay. Okay, where are we at here? I was showing these. Yes, don't forget to check out the buy it now, you guys. I do have jewelry in there. Jewelry is at the top marked with 00. Vintage decor is down at the bottom. Hello, Vintage Vibe. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Hello, hello. All right, pass on those. Let's see here. Let's add these Napier. New on card. The black sea bead. And we will run those for $2, 10 seconds. Good morning, good morning. Sleepy, LOL. Early airport day. Oh, are you both traveling or just Mr. Vibe? And then let's add these. Silver tone. These look like they're probably an Avon. They're not marked, but they look Avon-ish. Or Sarah Coventry. They're giving Sarah Coventry vibes. K9, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you, K9. That one was number 7. Well, what else happened this weekend? Yeah, just the horses. They threw me off. The horse and the donkey yesterday threw me for a loop. These are metal, enamel, and a matte black metal. Very clean. And those will run for 2. These are kind of awesome sauce, I feel like. $2, 10 seconds. Okay, so I'll tell the story again. Oops, 10 seconds. So basically, the neighbor's horse and donkey got out. I'm in the kitchen doing pictures and thinking about what I'm going to do for dinner. And I look outside. Normally, I see just my chickens. And there is a horse and a donkey standing there checking out my chickens. And I'm like, oh, man. All right, we're going to run 5 for 5. So let's see here. Start auction, $5, 10 seconds, all 5, 1 money. Hello, PMZ, welcome in. Hi, Biz on a budget. Bids on a budget. All right, we're going to put these back on the tray. What was I saying? Oh, so anywho's, I tried to go outside and I grabbed my chicken feed. Thanks, Patty, for your purchase out of the buy it now. What'd you get? I gotta go see. Sold. Oh, that multi-strand yellow acrylic. I have one in red. I got those from Vintage Vibe a long time ago when Vibe was selling jewelry. I have a red one also. And it's right here. Sorry for the noise. I also have a red one. If you're interested, let me put it on the bust. No pressure, of course, but I know that you love all your things. So there's the marking. And it's got new with tag and it's red. It's not laying on there very well. It's kind of twisted up. But if you're interested in that, let's see here. I will run that one for $5. Let's see here. Auction. I'm going to run it under 5 for 5, even though it's just, no, I better not. I better add a, let's see here. Quick add. Let me add it. And if you don't like it, no worries. Create temporary listing. And then this is red necklace as shown. Starting price $5. And that's going to be more like a 4 to 7 ounce. Um, confirm. Please select product category. Okay, fine. Product category. Oh man. Doing it from the computer is way different. Jewelry, contemporary, done. And then confirm. There we go. Where did it go now? Where did you go? Red necklace. There we go. Pin. And that's running. No pressure, though, of course. No pressure. That one's running. It's the same thing as the yellow one, but in red. It would be so good for the holidays. I agree. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. Let me go back to earrings. Post back earrings. There we go. Now, these are fabulous. Oh, back to the horse story. So, are you ready, Timeless? I'm sorry. We scrolled. So, I'm going to use this as my little drawing. So, this is my back window of my kitchen. The chicken coop is here. No, let's do something different. We have a road out here and a road here, and I'm in a no outlet. So my house is here. The neighbor's house is right here. And there's also another house over here, and there's a pond in between. So the horses are checking out my chickens, and I try to use I try to use the chicken feed bag to get the horses to come to me, and they don't. They do the opposite and they take off. So they're going down our driveway, basically. So another road out here, road up here, and they're going down my driveway. And I'm like, oh no, I have to get in front of these horses because they're going to go out in the street. So I run between the two houses, like around this little pond, and I get in front of them to push them back this way to come back towards my house. Well, I have my house flip-flops on, and my house flip-flops are huge. Like they don't fit my feet. Like they're huge. So I take my flip-flops off and I'm running with them in my hand with my phone. I'm running and I get in front of the horses. Luckily, they start moving back this way. I'm having to go around the pond to get these horses to not be, because I didn't want them going out in the road. Okay, so, oh man. So the horse lets me walk up to it because I'm thinking if I get a hold of the horse, the donkey will follow. But I have nothing. I don't even have my bra where I could take my bra off to put around this horse's neck. Like I have nothing. I have no bra on. I have pants and a shirt and my phone. That's all I have. So I call a friend. I called two friends actually. I called one down the street, which her name's Jen. She has still to call me back. So I will never ever call her because she'll never come. So I ended up calling my friend Josh, who's down at the opposite end of the street, and they both have horses. And I click on his name and I punch the number and it's his house number. They just had their house number turned back on. So his wife, Margie, she answered the phone and I'm like, and I'm breathing really heavy because I'm running for the first time in like, I don't know, 20 years, 20 plus years. And I'm like, I'm breathing heavy and I'm like, Margie, this is Tuesday. I have two horses in my yard. Can you help me? So she's like, I'm on my way. So she comes down. And her two boys who are under the age of 16, bless their hearts, I finally have some young youth legs. Like they're helping me out. Ultimately, we got a hold of the horses. Oh, and in my head, I'm thinking, tie their asses to the tree. Like, this is ridiculous. So I ended up leaving, driving down because I thought maybe the people over on this side, it was their horses because I know that they have a donkey. So I drive over there. And of course, I'm driving down their lane, which is like a mile long. And I'm like, hi. I'm like, don't shoot me. But are you guys missing a horse and a donkey? And instead of them telling me, no, we do not have a horse and a donkey, they're telling me about how they used to have a donkey And I'm like, I really don't give two shits if you used to have a donkey. I just need to know if this is your horse and your donkey. Okay. So in the meantime, Josh, the husband of Margie, he ended up traveling down because he found out about it. So he drove down too. And basically he calls me and he says, we found the owners. I'm like, thank God, because I didn't want to drive down another long driveway, possibly get shot, and them talking to me for like an hour because, they don't see anybody for days. Anyways, I'm being a brat now. But anyway, so the horses were from across the street on Wayne Trace Road. And actually, I believe the lady was house sitting and she knew that the horses were out, is what I learned. And she couldn't do anything about it because she has two kids, is what she said. In my mind, if those were my horses and I was house sitting, I would have put them kids in the car and been like, I need to go find my horses. But no, she just said, well, I guess they'll come back. I don't know. But so that neighbor has had my packages delivered to them before, and they have kept them and never come to find the owner of the packages. So I guarantee you, next time that a paint horse and a donkey show up in my yard, they will definitely be tied to a tree, and I definitely will be getting my packages. Oh my gosh. See? Yes, me too. Okay, so Snug just, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. So Snug just says they actually know someone who died from crashing into a horse in the road. I do also. A good friend of my sister's husband hit a horse on the side of the road and died. It's a thing. It has happened. Horses in the middle of a road is no joke. Like it can cause serious damage. And I didn't want them horses to go out in those roads. Granted, they're not a busy road, it's a country road, but it doesn't matter. It is very dangerous. Yes, the horses are huge. Yes, bigger than a deer. Absolutely. I mean, it would have been a terrible thing. But that's my story. That's what happened to me yesterday afternoon. All right, we have these beautiful dangle earrings. I love these. These are prong set. These are so fun. They have a nice weight to them, and they're going to run for $2. And thank you so much for listening to my story this Monday morning, you guys. Did you sleep like a baby after all that running? Yeah, I woke up this morning, I was a little stiff, must have. I won't lie. All right, thank you for looking at those. And then we're going to run all of these hoops together. Let's run all of these hoops together. Let me show them to you. These are all silver tone. We have a bamboo style. We have a silver tone twisted style that are a little bit smaller. We have a plain little hoop. We've got these cuties, little huggies. These are all post backs. And then we have this pair that has a little bit of a faceting to them. So we're going to run all five pair for just $2. Post back earring variety, $2 start, 10 seconds. Thank you, Patty, for being patient with me to get to these. Oh, shoot. Oh, thanks for your bids, you guys. All five pair, one money. Oh, yeah, we're selling jewelry. You're on the floor crying. Thanks for your bids, you guys. Patty, those are coming to you. That one was number 8. Okay, anything on the tray? 5 for 5. Would anyone like 5 rand for $5? If not, we're going to move on to the next tray. Hi, Fancy Mimi. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Patty. All right, we're moving on. Oh, just knocked my earrings over. All right, next up, we have green, blue, and purple. Good morning, friend. We have metal, speckled metal, $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. I like the color. I like the color of these. They're fun. And they're metal. Passing on those. We have these dangles. There's intentionally look like they've been patinaed. And those are going to run for, you guessed it, $2. Fancy Mimi, we are doing $2 Tuesday on Monday. Nope, no show tomorrow. So I won't be here tomorrow. And then I will actually physically be home, but I'm not having a show tomorrow. And the main reason is because I won't be here Wednesday night to ship. These are Plastastic dangles. These will run for $2. More contemporary. But yes, my niece is getting married this coming weekend. We're super excited. And we're going to be leaving Wednesday night for the weekend. Shelby and Mark just got home last night from up north at the lake. She had to go get her dress sized. These are running for $2. Yeah, going somewhere fun for sure. It's going to be a very nice weekend. I'm super excited. I have to write something. So Shelby, I'm trying to find a like pair. We'll do these studs. The lake is fabulous. Cute little gold tone studs. I will run these for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Sweet little studs in new condition. But Shelby is putting together a memory book, I guess, or a wedding. Basically, you open it up. It's got a few pictures of when my niece was young. And then you turn the next page, and it has pictures of her and Jacob. That is her fiance. And then you turn the next page and it's got the engagement pictures on there. And then you turn the next page and she's got the wedding invitation. And then after that, she's going to put it's going to be left open for wedding pictures. And then you turn that and there is a spot for close family, like me. We're all writing letters to her, and Shelby's going to give it to her the morning of her wedding so that she can read it. So I'm having to write a letter. What advice should I give to her, friends? What advice? What should I have things in my head. I haven't put it on paper yet. I'm running 5 for 5 this tray. 5 for 5, all one money. If there's any interest in those. Thank you, Patty. But what should I write in it, friends? Always date your husband. I like that. Compromise. Yes. Thank you, Patty. Those are number 1, 5 for 5. Always date your husband. I need to get a piece of paper. Write these things down. I got to get my juices flowing for when I write this letter. And I figured I'd write the letter when we get up there, when things slow down for me and I don't have 100 things going on in my head. Where's the piece of paper? Here we go. Okay. We need to write always date your husband. Compromise. Communicate. Let's see here. Kiss hello and goodbye. Oh, of course. Remember, even in the hard times, this is your best friend. Yep. Oh. What I missed. Did we miss something? Me too. My nephew retirement from Navy Saturday. Oh yeah, going to Norfolk. I remember you saying that. So here we go. Never go to bed angry. That's hard. That's a hard one, Snugs mom. I won't lie, I did go to I have gone to bed angry several times. It is very hard. Hold hold hands. Oh man. Isn't it funny how just a grabbing of your spouse's hand can change the mood, right? Hold hands whenever you can. Oh, sometimes I do, and I'm way less angry in the morning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, up next. I like it, guys. I like it. These have some weight to them. I love that minty green center. Post back earrings, $2, 10 seconds. See, I love hanging out with you guys, especially on a Monday morning. It's super fun. Okay. Chandelier. These are heavy. These have some weight to them. These are acrylic. I don't believe, no, those are acrylic. I like that minty green as well. Post back earrings, $2, 10 seconds. They do have some weight to them. Silver tone, unmarked. Thank you for looking at those. What other minty ones? I guess we're running into all greens. Here we have these faceted. These are acrylic cabochons. There is the back, unmarked. These are lengthy. Snug picked up a pair similar to these last week. We always say if there is an issue that matters more to one than the other, let them have the win. You don't need to always win, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, I get it. We'll do these cute little studs in green. Post back earrings, $2, 10 seconds. Yeah, I get that. Totally get that vintage vibe. Yeah, there's times I'm just not ready. So sometimes I find in my relationship with Mark is that these are fun. Oh, and I just noticed there's a missing stone. Wah, wah, wah. We will run those for $1 if there's any interest. Let me get my as is sticker, and those will run for $1. As is, I just noticed these may have to go, oops, into my craft. Oh, and speaking of craft, I just put together a wearable bangle bracelet lot that yesterday. I was working hard, you guys, this past weekend. Oops, cancel. Let me pin it. Here it is. So this is all wearable repurposing bangle bracelet lot. It is 8 pounds, 15 ounces. Some may have some surface wear, some may have some tone loss, but they all are wearable. They would be great for repurposing or crafting, or if you want to wear them, probably a combination of both. But that is available for $25. If you want to check out the photos, let me know if you would like me to run that. After today, that's going to end up probably going in my buy it now. Okay, these are going to go into craft, so we'll put those aside. We have these dangles in a pretty green. Looks like we have everything there. These are acrylic or plastic. Uh-oh, where'd my listing go? Come back. Here it is, $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. I hope everyone can stop in for Vintage Variety today at 12:30 Central. Is that decor? All right, we're going to run 5 for 5, you guys. All 5, one money, 10 seconds. Those are running. Thank you guys for your bids. Awesome. Great hodgepodge of items, you guys, with vintage vibe. And that is going to be at what time? 12:30 Central. What time is that for me? 1:30? Thank you guys for your bids. Those are coming to you, Patty. That one was number 2. And you have unlocked gold. Holy crap, Patty, you get a $5 off $10 or more coupon. Get it, girl. Oh. All right. Up and next, these are the last green pair that I have. These are awfully sweet. Let's see here. We're going to post back earring, $2, 10 seconds. These are sweet. That little enameled center and that rhinestone in the middle. Adorbs. All right. We're getting into some blue. These are metal. Awesome. Perfect. These are a sweet little stud, metal stud. And those are running for $2. These are all post back earrings, friends. Okay, up next are these. I like the ombre, silver tone dangle. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. K9, thank you. Thank you for your bids, you guys. Rerun green, you got it, Patty. Absolutely. K9, those are yours. Thank you. K9 is working and shopping. That's normally me, Monday through Friday. I only have to work 2 days this week. I'm super excited. Things are so weird at my office, you guys. I don't know. So these are heavy. These are heavy. They definitely have some weight to them. Oh, thanks, Vintage Vibe. I appreciate you. All right, those are working. I'm working 14 days straight. Ooh. Hope good weird. Yeah, not really. It's a little odd. It's just odd. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know what to think. I feel uneasy all the time, and I'm on day 7. You got this. You got this, K9. You can do it. I'm trying to do a strong arm, but thanks, Patty. You can do it, friend. K9, thank you. So I'll tell you guys, basically, they took someone else away from our department. So now we were already on skeleton crew, and they've taken someone else from us. And I don't know what to think about that. So here we go. The few of us that have reduced our hours, now we have another position, basically, that we have to cover. So let's reduce your hours, give you more work. I don't know. I just don't know what to think. All right, I think these posts are 925. It is garbage, Snug. I want to say these were 925. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm thinking of a different pair, possibly. Oh, get back in there. There we go. These are beautiful blue. Are these cold? Yeah, these are cold. My face test is cold. And those are running. Beautiful blue. Yes, that's the way it's going all over. Oh, Patty. I know, Fancy Mimi. I know. Yes, and that may be the case, and I get that because we're the slowest that I have ever been, even though, I've been in the business for 25 years. So I have gone through ups and I have gone through downs with the company that I'm with the law firm that I'm at. And I get it. I just don't know. I guess I just fear for when the opposite happens, when we start to pick back up. What are they going to expect of me? Because I'm too old to be, I just feel like I'm way too old to go through, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. These are a beautiful ceramic. I heart these so much. I love ceramic earrings, probably because I know the work that goes into them. Those are going to run for $2, 10 seconds. Wait, I missed. What is garbage? So Vintage Vibe, we're on a skeleton crew at my work already. They reduced we're going to run 5 for 5. They reduced our hours from 40 to 32. Thank you, Fancy Mimi. And now, now they have taken another person away. And it's garbage. Fancy Mimi, that one was number 3. Yeah, I just don't know. So it all started off by I was saying that things at work have just been weird. It's just weird, and then must have said a good weird, I hope. And I'm like, no, I'm not feeling a good weird. Thank you, Fancy Mimi. All right, these are both metal. We have a blue metal stud and blue metal hoops. And you know what, guys, know I can't hold earrings. So there we go. We're going to run both of these 2 for $2. You can get both of them. They are both metal blue. So but luckily, see, I have Whatnot. I have Whatnot to fill in the space. I have my reselling. These are also metal hearts, and those will run for $2. To pick up where, I'm lacking that one day of work. Plus, I like this much better. It's a lot more fun. Oh, all right. We're getting into purple. We have a pair of Vera beads, new on card. These are so sweet. Post backs, $2. Those are running. I appreciate you guys looking at those. We're going to add those to the past tray. Let's add these beauties. Another pair of ceramic earrings. These are so good. Oh, these are gorgeous. And those are going to run for $2. 10 seconds. They have an ombre look to them too. The gorgeous darling. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add these. These are also a metal post backs. Get on there. Oh, no, I was thinking that post back was marked $2. 10 seconds. Those are running. But yeah, such is life. Small grazing right there. I have a feeling that it's going to come off. Yeah. Okay, pass on those. So now we're going to run 5 for $5. There's actually 6 pairs of earrings on there with those runaway hoops. 5 for $5, and those are running now. All 5, 1 money. And thank you for looking at those. Appreciate it. Put these back down here. Okay, moving along, we have these sweet little studs in like a new condition. I love the color purple. It's so pretty. And that is running now. Strawberry, hello. All right, up and next we have these purple. Different shape. Hello, Becky Beck. Welcome in. All right. These are a metal. Bright purple, $2, 10 seconds. And we're almost done with this tray, and we get to move on to, do we want pink, red, and teal, or orange, yellow, and gold? What do we want next, friends? Sweet little beaded earrings. Those are running next. Pink and teal. Orange and pink. You got it. Oh my goodness. Well, we have 1 for pink, 2 for pink, and 1 for orange. So we're going to go pink next unless we get another request. These are gorgeous. These are probably Avon. They're not marked. But those are so cute. They scream Avon to me anyway. Those are running. Maybe what I'll do is I'll sneak Becky some orange in there. How's that sound? Canine, thank you. Thank you, Canine. Those are coming to you. That one was number 11. Get those bagged up. Perfect. All right. And then we have, these are plastastic. Now there is some tone loss. I think they're intentionally darkened, is what I'm gathering. Post backs. Those are going to run for 2 because I don't think they have that much age to them. I think they're intentional, but they are a plastastic. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. You're welcome, Canine. I appreciate you shopping with me today. And then let me grab these sweet little studs. We're just going to add these studs to the tray. So we're going to do all one money. 5 for $5. There's actually 6 on there. Those are running, oops, all 5, one money. Stay. All right, we're passing on those. And we'll put these on here and then we will move on to the next tray. Thank you guys for shopping that tray with me. All right, we have pink, red, and teal coming in. Pink, red, and teal, and then I have an orange that I will sneak in here and there. Oh, so we have this tray, another tray, and I have a display. So we've got 3 areas of earrings coming up. These are rose gold tone large hoops, and we're going to run those for 2. If there's any interest in those large hoops. Thank you, Becky. Are they going to fit in my baggie? Yeah, they will. Thanks, Becky. Thank you, ma'am. And that one was number 12. Oh, come on, bag. Thank you. It wouldn't open up for me. All right. Up next, these are metal dangle, minty green, white, and orange. And those are orange. Shoot. Minty green, white, and pink. Gosh. Passing on those. We have these cat eye acrylic stone dangles. And those will run for $2. 10 seconds. Those are running. All right. Passing on those. We have acrylic beaded. Look what they look mimic dyed shell, but they're not. They're not dyed shell. They are all plastic. Oh, I thought those were running. My apologies. They're not. There they go. Oops. Okay. Up next are these. These are a gold tone. These are acrylic cabochon with little rhinestones at the bottom. Very pleasantly pink. Those are running. Grab these little studs. We're going to do these first. Okay. And then these are beautiful. I love them. This is cold. Let me make sure. Yeah. I have the face test it. And I'll show you the backs. Absolutely gorgeous. It's Nordstrom. I bet you I got these from Miss Timeless in a bundle, I bet. $2. Timeless, are you on tonight? Thank you, cats. Yep, 6 p.m. What are we doing tonight, Miss Timeless? Thank you, Cats Cry. That one was number 13. What are we doing tonight? What do we got? What do we got? Variety. Awesome. So there's going to be earrings, rings, brooches, necklaces, bracelets, all the things with Miss Timeless Wonders. She does $2 starts, you guys. You don't want to miss it. And then these are metal. Those are metal flowers. I heart these so much. Those are running. Enameled flower, beautiful. All right, we're going to put those on the tray. We're going to add these sweet little rhinestone studs. So you're going to get all 5 for $5. There's actually 6 pairs of earrings on there, and that tray is running. You can get all 5 or actually 6 pairs of earrings for one money. Those are running. Okay, passing on those. Let me show a pair of orange earrings. All right. Pair of orange earrings next. I have these orangey dangles. Those are acrylic cabochons, $2, or rhinestones or faceted, whatever, all the things. Thank you, Patty. Patty likes those orange beauties. These would be awesome for summertime. They scream summer to me. Thank you, Patty. Number 14. Get in there. All right, let's do some red. These are Avon. These are acrylic cabochon. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running, and those are marked Avon. And a beautiful red. Passing on those. Here are a pair of metal. These are metal running for $2, 10 seconds. And I had those in white as well. Let's see. I had those in white as well. Let's go ahead and rerun those. We'll do 2 for $2. 2 for $2. And thank you for looking at those. We're going to put those both on the tray. Here we have the same earring as these down here, but in red, white, red, and they are metal. They are a little weighty. Those are running for $2. And thank you for looking at those. And then we have a pair of metal triangle. Those were run for $2, 10 seconds. And then look at me creating this tray that we have back here. So these we already ran. Those are also metal. We're going to add those to the tray. Look at how pretty this one is. We got a red and white and gold going on. We're going to run this 5 for $5, even though there's 6 pairs of earrings, one money. Those are running. All 6 pair, one money. These are marked Avon. All right, passing on those. All right, we're getting into the teal. Let me run another pair of orange for our friends. How about these? These are orange and peach, and they are a heavy metal. And we will run those for $2 starting now. And then we'll get into teal. They are. We have these sweet little studs kind of in that same color. Those are acrylic, not glass. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. In the orange hue anyway. Not quite orange, but then we have these mod. These are metal. And those will run for $2. Thank you for looking at those. Up next are these orange metal. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Thank you for looking at those. And then we have these dangles. I wanted to get this. Hold on. Let me fix this dangle. It's being ornery, this little dangle here at the end. There, we got it. Okay. Sweet little dangles, heart cutouts. Those are metal. And those are going to run for $2, 10 seconds. And those are running. Thank you, Becky Beck. Aren't they cute? I think they're so cute. And thank you, Snugs Mom, for your bid. And those are coming to you, Snugs Mom. Thank you. Number 15. Oh, get in the baggie. It's being rotten, Snugs Mom. Oh, there we go. All right. So let's see. And then we have a pair of bright yellow. These are Plastastic, new old stock, $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Very bright yellow. I wonder if that would go with your necklace, Patty Hill. Let me see if the yellows are right, because I have your necklace right here. Actually, it may be the next pair of earrings. Oh, bright. No, I don't think. No, not quite. All right, pass on those, but this one might. These earrings, these are a metal. It's kind of a close yellow to that beautiful necklace that you purchased. I'm going to go ahead and add these to the tray, or I'll run these. No pressure though. Are these metal? Yeah, they're metal. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. All right. We're going to run the tray 5 for $5. There's actually 6 pairs of earrings on there, and that's running. All 5 for $5. There's actually 6 pairs on there. Thank you so much for looking. All right, let me move these over here. And then we'll keep going with the teals next. All right, we have, these are so cute. Okay, so I got these from Miss Timeless. I have a pair that are different than these, but these are handcrafted with fishing lures. So this part right here is actually part of a fishing lure. I know, they're so precious. I love it. I have a pair of these, but they don't have a butterfly on them. I'm trying to remember what was on the other pair, but they're downstairs in my everyday wear collection, my pile of jewelry. You'd think I would be more organized, but these are super neat. I think Mark should start making fishing lure earrings because he's a fishing lure maker. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but wouldn't that be fun? I think he has to concentrate on his on his fishing lures. I'm waiting for an update from him. I heart these two. These are in the shape of a heart. They're beautiful teal. They're lilies. Those are going to run for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Thanks, Kat. But I need to get an update from him on his adventure with Fish USA. I know, right, K9? Thank you, Lily. So those of you that don't know, Mark is friends with an ambassador of Fish USA. Mark has fished tournaments with him. Has formed a really, nice friendship with him. Thanks, Cats. Well, he's an ambassador of Fish USA, and he basically uses Mark's fishing lures that he makes. These are Plastastic, very mid-century mod. Those are going to run $2. But anyways, long story short, Mark's fishing lures may be on the spring or on Fish USA website this spring, I guess is what I want to say. These are super fun little owls. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. And these are acrylic. So it's exciting. Very, very exciting. Okay, up next are these. These are acrylic. I know, isn't that fun, Fancy Mimi? Yeah, so his fishing lures will hopefully be on Fish USA website where the whole world can go and buy fishing lures. Passing on those. And then let's add these. Oh, I didn't run these separate. My apologies. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. And these are acrylic. These do have some weight to them. We're going to say these might actually be a little heavier than the ones that you bought earlier. They're not terrible, but they do because these are a metal. I'll rerun them just in case you changed your mind. But no pressure, of course, Snug's mom. That is flipping fantastic for you and Mark. Yes, I'm excited for him. My only worry is that hopefully I won't be pulled away from Whatnot to be making fishing lures. 5 for 5, all 5, 1 money. Those are running. Oh, shoot. But if it happens, it's all for good. It's not like I would be gone for that long, for forever. You know. All right, passing on those. Up and next are these. Silver tone. We've got some blue turquoise, probably dyed howlite. Probably not even a turquoise because these are more blue, but festive for sure. Those are going to run for $2, 10 seconds. We would miss you, but go where the few. Yes, of course. Absolutely. I don't think it would be a forever thing, anyways. These are dyed shell. $2, 10 seconds. I could, yes, absolutely. For sure, friend. All right. These are a metal. I heart these so much. I think these are so fun. But these are a metal, not too heavy, not bad. And those are running for 2. I like that enameling on them. They kind of look beachy to me, like as water-wise. All right. And then these are a metal. I told myself I was going to get my sunshine polishing cloth. Let me grab it. I'll show you guys the sunshine polishing cloth and how well it works. I don't mind the coloring of my sunshine polishing cloth because the more you use it, the blacker that it gets. But these are available in Timeless Wonders, buy it now. But see this section here? You use the sunshine polishing cloth. I did 2 swipes. And look at it, just shines it up. Yep, they're available in her buy it now. She will be open at 6 o'clock tonight. You can pick one up then. But these are a metal. These are so very mid-century modern. I love these. They're running. Am I leaving my job? No, I probably won't leave unless it does very, very well. And then who knows? These are very heavy. These are acrylic, but the metal is heavy. These are so pretty. I may have to wear these. Oh, these are marked. Bobble bar. Bobble bar dangles. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Absolutely. I would love to. Fancy Mimi. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. Yay. Thank you, Fancy Mimi. I heart those. If they were more silver tone, I would have totally wore them. They would be downstairs in my pile of earrings. Oh, my situation downstairs with my jewelry is a hot mess express. I just keep ignoring it. All right. We had a request to add the butterfly earrings into this lot here. We're going to run 5 for 5. All 5 for 1 money. Those are running. And thank you for your bids. All 5, 1 money. Thank you so much. And Snug's mom is in at 8. Oh, must have snuck in there at 9. Are we going to see a 10? 3 seconds. And sold to must have. Thank you guys so much for your bids. I appreciate you. Must have. That one was number 4. Now they'll be mine. Yeah, those bobble bar ones, those were cute. Okay. See, my problem is that my jewelry box is not where I normally get ready. I get ready downstairs. I don't get ready upstairs. So my jewelry box, actually, these are heavy, and these are acrylic. My jewelry box is upstairs, and normally it just holds things that I don't wear on the daily, my precious metals, that type of a thing. And then my everyday wear is downstairs. And every time that I clean it out, which is not that often, we're going to put these back on this tray. Let me know if anyone else would like to create a 5 for 5 on anything that's left here. If anything on this tray, if you guys would like to run 5 for 5, you just let me know. If not, we're going to move on to the last tray that I have. And I do have one display. Anyone want 5 for 5 on this tray? Speak up. Let me know. If not, we're moving on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. But yeah, it just turns into a pile. All right, we've ran these down here already. Up next are going to be these. So we have a little bit of an acrylic. This is metal. Dangles. Those are going to run for $2, 10 seconds. Thanks, Snugs Mom. Aren't those fun? But yeah, I got to figure out how to fix my situation downstairs. Thanks, Snugs Mom. Those are pretty. That one was number 18. So all of your items today are going to be packaged up, if not tonight, tomorrow after I get off work. And they will go out in the mail on, if not Tuesday, they'll get on the mail on Wednesday. These are sweet. Those are going to run for $2, 10 seconds. The triangles. And then I got errands to run this afternoon. I need to go to the post office. There's a little bit of tone loss on that metal there. I don't know if those were originally yellow or not. But these are metal hearts in the color yellow. And those are running. And those are yellow hearts or metal hearts in the color yellow. Okay. We have these big, huge, hollow gold tone hoops, large and in charge for sure. Those are going to run for $2. Becky, I had a feeling that you were going to like those. Thank you so much, Becky. Those are coming to you, friends. Let's see here. Becky, that was number 19. So be sure to bookmark my upcoming shows. Like I said, next Monday, I'm going to be doing vintage decor on Monday. Next Monday, I'm going to be doing vintage decor. I do have a handful of fall or Halloween items. And then next Tuesday is going to be a boutique Tuesday. I have cataloged a few items. These are heavy, have some weight to them. Let me show you the backs. Not marked that I'm aware of. These seem to be like boutique. I feel like these would be sold at a boutique. $2, 10 seconds. But I have Boutique Tuesday. I'm cataloging a few items. That's next week. And thank you, Caitlin. Patty, you're in. Thank you. Caitlin's back in for 4. But what I'm not able to get cataloged, you guys, cataloging is hard. Cataloging is not the easiest thing. It takes a lot of time. I wish I could catalog everything. Thanks, Caitlin. That one's number 20. But it's just sometimes it doesn't work out. I mean, if I did, maybe I would get more cataloged if I didn't work a full-time job, but what I don't get cataloged, I'm going to put on trays, kind of similar to this. Like I'll, put it out and take pictures of it. Now there is wear to the metal up here. I don't hate it though, but aren't those neat? Aren't those kind of fun? Those are fun. $2, 10 seconds. I feel like if they were in your ear, they do have some weight. Yes, like this piece right here is heavy. This piece is not. None of this is. Honestly, I wonder what it would look like with this off. I wonder, I bet you I could put a stone, replace this, take this piece off, put a stone in here, like elongated stone. Should I do that vibe? Should I Tuesday them up for you for later? Because the hooks are pretty cool. All right, we're going to run those I'll run them. Let's see here. Oh, I love them, but since my gauges come out, oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, we're going to run these for $2. Did I run them already? I don't know. Becky, thank you. See my ideas, but then what happens is I stick these in a bag of my idea bag. Becky, thank you. And it never gets done. But there'll be a time this winter, there'll be a time I'll pull all that back out and get creative and all the things. You guys know how that goes. All right, here we have 2 pairs of hoops. We have a twisty pair, maybe some tone loss, but not terrible. And then these, I think, are intended to look worn. Well, not that. That may be not intentional. Well, I'm going to run both pair for $1. Post back, both pair, $1, 10 seconds. Those are running if anyone's interested in those. If not, both of these may go into my craft lot. I'll stick them on this tray, but we won't count them as an earring. We'll put them on there. All right, these are another pair of dangles. They're a little bit lighter, not as heavy. These are probably not glass. They're acrylic or plastic. Those were one for $2, 10 seconds. Okay, passing on those. These have a boho look to them. This is a wood bead. These are probably both wood, or that's a plastic bead. Kind of like a bezel set in there. Oh, Becky, so sorry, honey. Congratulations. I got you. Friend. You snuck in there. Thanks, Becky. Oh, Becky, that one was number 22. Thank you. All right. Up and next are these. Oh, no, we were showing these boho looking ones. We're going to run those. These are lightweight, $2, 10 seconds. I always try to say if it's heavy or light. I know Patty had liked that I mentioned the weight of earrings in the past because it is important. These are vintage. They are, let's look at these really close. I believe these are glass. I don't know about the center bead, but these may be glass. Now there is some tone loss on them. Still pretty. Yeah, I know you mentioned that you appreciate it. I think it's important. Those are running for 2 if anyone would like those. And sometimes we forget, when we're selling. I know lots of times with sellers, we have that pressure. We want to do a nice pace to show. That way, nothing seems to be too slow. Nobody gets bored. There's always that fine line. No. Okay. I was double checking those earrings. I did find gold. I did find a gold pair of earrings, you guys, in a lot that I bought. Those are running for 2. If there's any interest in those, where did I put them? Oh my goodness, where did I put them? I know, huge score. Here they are. They're little screwbacks. I had them in my screw back. Let me run this 5 for 5 and then I'll show you the gold earrings that I found. We're running these 5 for 5, $5, 10 seconds. The hoops are just going to come. I'm not counting those as part of the 5 for 5. All 5 won money. And then we're almost done with this tray. And then we get to move on to the display. All right, passing on those. And let me show you guys the gold earrings. So these are a screwback. And I thought that they were so precious. And I got to looking at them closer and they're marked BDA 10K. BDA 10K. They're fabulous. And I got to decide where I'm going to put them. Probably going to list them on eBay. If somebody's interested in those 10 karat gold screwbacks, I would run them today, right now only. These are running. I will do $50. Caitlin, thank you. They're screwbacks, little screwbacks. Caitlin, thank you. Caitlin, number 23. All righty, Roo. Up next are these. Bluebird, hi. These are, I would say, probably plastic. Gold tone. Those are running. Good morning, Bluebird. Happy Monday. Passing on those. We have these faux pearl and like a faux druzy. $2. These have a little bit of weight. And those are running. Caitlin, thanks. And those are coming to you. Congratulations. Number 24. All right, get in the bag. There it goes. But next we have these. These are acrylic cabochon, gold tone. Those are going to run for $2. Those are running now. Good morning. And thank you so much, Toy. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Toy. I appreciate you hanging out this morning. Thank you. That one was number 25. All righty, Roo. We have a display of earrings. Oh, let me ask you first before we go any farther. Would anyone else like 5 for 5 with anything that's left on this tray? 5 for 5. Let me know. Going once, going twice. All right, let's move on to the display. Boop, doop, doo. Now, we do have a buyer appreciation giveaway scheduled after the end of this tray, or this display rather. And that's going to be for these new on card plunder earrings. That's going to be our buyer appreciation giveaway at the end of the show. And we're going to go through these 2 displays. Let me grab my backdrop here. Because all that busyness behind there makes it hard to see. There we go. Much better. So we have what we'll do with these, just call them out. You guys let me know if there's anything that you would like me to run. I just think that would be easier. So out of these 4 pair here, is there any interest? Just let me know. It's just easier that way, I feel like. And mainly because they're hard to handle. Like if I take them off, I'm going to end up dropping them all. These have some weight. Obviously, these are lightweight, these feathers. And then these are leather. Somebody handmade those. Are there any interest in those 4? Okay, we're going to move along onto this side. So we have 5 pairs of earrings up here. These are plastic and wood. These are so pretty. I heart these a lot. I believe that these are glass. I think someone would love these. Let me see if no, maybe those are plastic. I would say they're not too heavy, but they do have some nice weight to them. I'm going to run these. We're going to do these for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running very pretty. I'd say these are boutique style too. Like this would be something that you would purchase from a boutique. No, okay, I'm surprised. Not for everybody. So these are silver tone lever backs. These are lightweight. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. If there's any interest in those. And then we have these pretties. These have some orange tones to them. I think these are super sweet. They have a little bow, and we've got acrylic piece. This is probably a gemstone, a little bezel set stone in there. And we will run those for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Hey, Renewed, how are you? Let's see. Let's do this. I'm going to add these to a tray that I just ran. I'm going to add these to the tray. I'm going on the past tray. Oh, yes, I'm here on a Monday. I don't have $2 Tuesday tomorrow. So we're doing $2 Tuesday on a Monday. These are cold, so that's probably a gemstone. And we'll run those for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. So that's past pair number 3. All right, down here we have like a gunmetal lever back with the hammered look down there at the bottom. We will run these for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. If there's any interest in those dangles. Okay, that's going to be past to pair number 2. And we'll add these. Let's see here. Absolutely. These here. And then I'll run them again just in case. Were these the ones you were talking about before that? Okay. This pair here. Is that the right ones? Okay, another one. Oh boy. Oh, these. These are so pretty. I heart these a lot, actually. Renewed. I'll rerun them just in case. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. They're kind of like they're kind of moody, and I feel like my hands are getting in the way of their beauty. There you go. Look how pretty those are. Renewed, thank you. I heart them so much. Renewed, that one was number 26. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so right now we have 4 pairs of earrings that were passed on. Let me get those bagged up. Okay. Let me run these. These have like a dark hunter green at the bottom there. And we will run those next. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Thanks, Renewed. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Savannah. Welcome in. Thank you, ma'am. That one was number 27. All right. Let's see. Let me show you these. These are a red seed bead. Oh, come back. Well, let me run these. Let me do these. Let me run this 5 for 5. Here we have these. These are plastic and wood. We ran those already. Let's do this 5 for 5 tray. So we have these here. These have a little gemstone, acrylic, little bow, and a bezel set. We have a silver tone, a gold tone with, I believe, a gemstone. These gunmetal color, and then these plastastic. We're going to run 5 for 5. All 5 1 money. Those are running. All 5 1 money. And they're running. Okay, passing on those. Give me a moment to put these back up here. They take a minute because they're not on cards. Makes it a little harder. I appreciate your patience, you guys. All right, and then these can go on the ends, and then these can go on the ends. All right. Sorry, can you rerun? Yes, for the 5, all 5 for 5. Yes, ma'am. Will do. Oops. And don't apologize. You're perfectly fine. All right, almost there. There we go. All 5 for 5. Thank you so much. Yay. My goal is to find a home for them, not to keep them. And Becky, those are coming to you. Number 5 for 5. And you have unlocked a bronze. You have a $5 off of $10 coupon. So you get $5 off a purchase of $10 or more. That is exciting. Woohoo. And you can use that now or in a future show. You can also use it for an auction item or a buy it now item. Okay, back to the seed bead. Come here, you. Oh, knocking everything off. There we go. So these are a beautiful red seed bead earring, and that's going to run for $2. Beautiful red. Okay, that's going to go on the pass tray. We have these sweet little gold tone and blue. And those will run for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running and they're hard to hold. You guys, Timeless Wonders holds her earrings so well. I'm just not an earring holder. I find it so difficult. Oh, see, and I drop them all the time. All right, pass number 2. These are a sweet little green. I'd say that is a glass bead and these are plastic. I like the green. No, they don't glow. I tried already. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. It is your born talent, Timeless. Oh my gosh. You do so well. Passing on those. All right. These are, oh my gosh, so pretty. And I think these are acrylic. Yeah, I think those are acrylic. Otherwise, they would be really heavy, and they're not. These are not that heavy at all. These are a party in your ear for sure. Woo! Party! Woohoo! Renewed. Thank you. Aren't those fun? Those are so fun. Oh, Fancy Mimi is in. Thank you guys. I could totally see you wearing these, Fancy Mimi. Thank you, ma'am. That one was number 28. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Get those bagged up. You're welcome. All right. Let's do these. These have a cute little glass bead. And these are a lever back, delicate. Those are going to run for 2. Those are running 10 seconds. And then let's see, let's put these on there. All right, passing on those. And then I'm going to grab from over here. These are a gold tone, a little bit of verdigris starting right there. And I would say plastic, gold tone and plastic dangles. Those are going to run for 2. I'm going to grab a drink. Oh my goodness. Thank you. And now we have 5 past earrings. And we're going to run this tray 5 for 5. And that is running. You get all 5 earrings, 1 money. All 5 are running now. Okay. Thank you for looking at those. Ooh. And give me a moment to put these back on here. Oh. And I'm going to put them all on the same thing here. That way, if we have a rerun, we can just show it. That would be smart. Tuesday. All right. One more. Almost there, friends. Almost there. Okay, let's run these beauties down here. These are super neat. They have tortoises on them. They're probably made with a coconut shell. Sweet little dangles, and those are going to run for $2, which is a fantastic price for those. Thank you, Snugs Mom. Oops. Thanks for hanging out with me today, this morning, Snugs Mom. I appreciate you. Yay! Those are gorge. That one was number 29. How do you how do you have your collection? How do you guys have your collection of earrings displayed? Do you just have like an earring display, like a I don't know. I guess I just need ideas. I need some inspiration. These have, oh, I can't remember the name of this flower. So these are hand carved, or machine etched. So these were made by someone. They're made out of wood and they're machine etched or burnt. Those are going to run for 10 seconds, and they have the Hawaiian flower on there that I can't think of. Snug always tells me what the flower is. Snug's mom, you unlocked bronze. You get $5 off of 10. Okay, these are also a tortoise. Handmade, I'm sure. And we will run those for 2. Those are running. And thank you for looking at those. I'm going to run these little leather made little dangles. I think they kind of go with, I'm going to kind of do some 5 similar, if that makes sense. Those are running, probably artisan made. Cute little dangles. Hi, Martha. Welcome in. Pass number 3. Let's do these. These are fun. I think these are gemstone dangles. A little bit of wear to the lever backs there, the metal. Those are going to run for 2. These are cold. Okay, passing on those. And let me find another pair. Let's do these leather guys. So these were handmade leather earrings. They are lightweight, and we'll run those for 2. So I'm kind of doing like a boho little 5 for 5 here. And thank you for looking at those. So we're going to run all 5 for 5. $5, all 5 pairs earrings. Those are running now. Okay, let me hang these back up. Maybe. Oh, these are all lightweight. They're hard to keep a hold of. Oh, I don't know why I just snorted, you guys. There we go. Oh, get on there. Okay. Oh, the struggle. All right, we just have a few more pairs to show. Oh, all right. Up next are these silver tone. These are lightweight dangles. Those would look really pretty in the ear, I feel like. $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Thank you, Patty. Aren't those pretty? I heart those. Something I would wear, Patty, for sure. Thank you, Patty. That one was number 30. Okay. And then we have these silver ones. These are also lightweight. They look like a little, like a, not a waterfall, but well, kind of waterfall style, if you will. And we will run those for 2. No, not shell. These are metal. Thank you for asking. All right, we'll put those here. And then we have these sweet little art glass ones. These are a lever back art glass bead. Whoa, jeez. And we will run those for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. little art glass beaded ones. Thank you, Renewed. And those are coming to you, Renewed. Number 31. Okay. Up next, let's do these turquoise. These are probably a dyed howlite. These are plastic. And those will run for $2. These are a dyed howlite and a plastic bead. Passing on those. I'm going to grab these. These have some weight to them. These are weighty. And we're going to run those for 10 seconds. Those are running. Silver tone. And then we're going to break out the feathers. So here we have a pair of feathered earrings. I like the polka dots. Those are going to run for $2. Okay, passing on those. And then the other feathered earrings. I like these red with the seed beads. Fun. And those are going to run for $2. And thank you. And now we're going to run all 5 for $5. Oops. All 5, one money, 5 pairs, $5. Those are running. Hey, Miss Robin, how are you? All right. Thank you for looking. No, not currently. It's cloudy though. I hear we're supposed to get rain. I know it rained a lot in Milford. They had a storm. But it passed us yesterday. We didn't get it here at my house. Good morning, Robin. All right, I have 3 more pairs of earrings. No, I have these back here and 3 more pairs. So we have these longer ones. These are all acrylic, silver tone dangle. Those are going to run for $2. Oh, fiddle. And then I have these. Now these are a little, well, I just noticed they needs to be clipped back on, that spring ring. I can fix that. And these are glass. Skin test. I think those are glass, maybe not. Yeah. And I can fix it. I can fix the earring. If somebody buys them, I will make sure that that C ring is put back on there properly. Sorry, I'm not showing those very well, am I? Oh, okay. Thanks, Renewed. Do you want me to fix that? I know that you make jewelry, or not make, but you do jewelry. Yeah, you make jewelry. Okay, I'll try and remember to fix that. Let me write myself a note. Renewed. That one was number 32. I'm going to leave it set out right here on next to my computer so that I fix that. And then we had a plastastic pair, orange. Those are going to run for $2. Those are running. Orange and plastastic. Thanks, Must Have. I bet you have an outfit that you need these for. Thanks, Must Have. That one was number 33. All right, we just have one small display in the back. Let's see here. Really quick. All of the earrings hanging here that were passed, I'm gonna run that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 10, 15, 16 pairs of earrings. I'm gonna run all 16 pair for $5. All 16 pair for $5. It's running now if you're interested. Okay, passing on that. Now these are super sweet. They are the ittiest bittiest little hoop in a triangle shape. They have rhinestones all the way around them. They are very, very tiny and hard to hold. Ugh, there we go. And I'm gonna run those for $2, 10 seconds. They are the tiniest little hoop. They have rhinestones all the way around them and they are triangle. Okay, passing on those. We're gonna put that on the pass tray. We have these sweet little dangles. And I'm gonna run this pair for $2. 10 seconds, those are running. Okay, we're gonna take those off, add those to the tray. These are little acrylics and a silver tone, and those are both lever back. I'm gonna run both of those for 2. So you'll get both for $2. Oh, where'd my here it is. All right. We have these 2 pairs of studs. They are set in gold tone, a mint green, and a coral color. There are the backs. These are sweet little studs. I'm going to run both of those for one money, $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. I'm so happy and grateful my morning plan got postponed. Yes, I seen you messaged me and I was going to message you back and I got interrupted. Fun morning. Yes, you made my day too. Here we have a blue stone set in a two-tone or blue stone. I'm sorry, blue. Yeah, they do feel like they're cold. Get back on there. They feel cold anyways. Set in a gold tone and a silver tone. Let me show you the backs. That's how the backs are. We're going to run that pair of earrings right here at the very end for $2, 10 seconds. Those are running. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is put these back on here. Well, these added that earrings. Please hold. Holding. Okay, and then I don't know. We're just going to put you guys on there like so. All right, so this display here, I hooked those little hoops on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all 7 earrings on this display right here, we're going to run 5 for 5. And that is running. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of earrings. One money. Thank you, Patty. And we're going to run our buyer appreciation giveaway, you guys. My buyer appreciation giveaway is running. Thank you, Patty. I'm going to move this. We're going to put this back over here. I'm going to bag these up for Patty. My buyers enter the giveaway for these new on-card plunder. 100 earrings. That's my buyer appreciation giveaway. I appreciate you all. I have to head out and run some errands. I appreciate you guys all shopping with me. Let me get these bagged up for Patty. Patty, that one was number 6. Yes, you guys have a great day too. I need to raid into, we're gonna raid into either Granny Chic or I don't know if anyone's on in our group, if you will, in jewelry. We'll take a look. But everybody enter. I'm bagging these up for Miss Patty. Those little studs are cute. These little hoops, Patty. These, I mean, those would never fit my ear. I have lobe issues. Lobe. I have lobe issues. Lube. Too funny. All right, let me get these off. These tiny earrings are so hard with my big fingers. All right, almost bagged up, and then we will get that giveaway ran. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. Please go ahead and bookmark my upcoming shows. Oh, I forgot. Next Monday is cookbooks. I'm doing cookbooks and ephemera. Cookbook ephemera and cookbooks. That's what I'm doing next Monday. I was thinking it was the one where, anyways, bookmark my upcoming shows. It'll be super fun. All right, let's see who we can raid. And then we're going to pull this giveaway. Yes, the Snug Bungalow is on right now. So she right now is doing, she's doing the Granny Chic raid train. Let's go say hi to her. Let's pull this. Oh, hold on. Oh, fiddle. Cancel. We're going to pull the giveaway. Who's it going to be? And when we go into Snug Show, I want you guys to put yellow hearts. Patty, congratulations. Put yellow hearts in the chat like this when we get to the Snug Bungalow. Let's go see her. She'll be so happy. Here we go. Let's go see Snuggie. Granny Chic raid train. Here we go. Bye. Have a great week. We'll see you next Monday.